so there is no time to waste. Well, incidentally, among the subs, Fer Lopez is fit again as last week. While it may not currently be and at what they consider to be decline. Looking to impact, Totti is at the back of Brian and Burmo. Here's Cunha, for whom a light boo or two. Mazraoui. Aimed it at Larson, steered away by Aidan Heaven.
Moment.
Every goal that Anana was beaten by Cunha last Boxing Day. Early yellow card in that game, which left him on the edge. Hold on for Nusair Mazraoui. That's got a... Jallo's pass is picked off by Arias, whose first touch was just too thick. That is a sprightly ball over the top, and Dallo is in for Manchester United, and deprived of a second goal in two by a sprawling stop from Johnston. Feet of foot once more, and feeding Mason Mount. Cunha. It's a smart ball for Bellegarde, aimed in at Larson, read okay by Mazraoui, albeit at the expense of a corner. Yeah. Gone long, Hoover's after it. By Dallo, by staying outside the ground for the first quarter of an hour tonight. And Shaw to re-deliver, and Aidan Heaven. Fernandez with the Andre's delivery. So 0-0 at half-time is not an alien concept. Strand Larson. Cunha kept wriggling. Fairly substantial fan protest this. Aidan Heaven is dicing with trouble. Arias is closing him down. Pull back. Mason Mount. Cunha. Ahmad driving back Totti. Was where he...
Not many of them fans of the ownership, it has to be said.
Challenge again, Agbadou. Comes Bellegarde, Mazraoui. Bruno Fernandes has slipped, gathered, shot, and scored! Quite how he achieved that from a prone position, only perhaps he knows, but achieve it he did. And Manchester United, to a chorus of Molyneux boos, establish a lead that has been waiting to happen.
Yeah, it has been. And why Andre held on to the ball for as long as he did.
Lindelof goal at Old Trafford. At Kenilworth Road, they let in a couple of... And in went Cunha, it came out to Ahmad! And he scratched it wide. Agbadou. Bellegarde. Aidan Heaven.
Flag's gone up anyway.
Yes. Dallo. Agbadou away. Bellegarde. Crowd, and it's aimed in towards Strand Larson and...
Beat it team already.
For Drake. That's good protection from Casemiro for Manchester United. Outside of Mount, here is Dallo. Dallo towards Cunha. Swept away beyond him by Totti. Ahmad. That has flown off Agbadou and behind. It might have flown anywhere. Skinner again. Lifted beyond, header away. And by Agbadou. And again by Ahmad. Back by Agbadou, through by Arias. Andre Burma on his way. Cunha ahead of him, Mount ahead of him. Fernandez again, that's got a nasty deflection, and Johnston had to Masquerade. Burma goes siding back. Wolves have a free kick, and
well, there's something in this for Wolves, you feel. Just got to stay in this contest.
Jean-Ric the Bellegarde wanted a bit more width from there. Middlesbrough. He's been through a lot over the last 3 or 4 years at various levels. He was hit after the ball had gone. It's Hoover's cross. Molavolfa, Bellegarde! A glimmer of golden hope! A goal! Simply a goal for Wolverhampton Wanderers at last! Jean-Ric the Bellegarde!
He did look the most likely, didn't he? He's been the pick of the attacking three for Wolves, Bellegarde.
Hat-trick.
Remember it well.
Online Axel Lineker. But they got something to get their teeth into here, Alan. Fernandez. Cunha. Ahmad. And Cunha high. Who can run at Totti here and feed in Matheus Cunha, who was never poised over his shot.
Well, he feels he got hold, so he
rolled up here for Dalot, and Dalot for Brian and Burmo into a gaping net to re-establish Manchester United's lead. Simplicity itself.
All starting from the Wolves attack, and Bellegarde lost the ball, got injured as well in the making of it, but ends up with a tap-in, a grateful tap-in for Burmo, and United have started this second.
And driving with purpose. Ahmad. It came out to Andre.
At the far post as well, Mazraoui.
Wolfer, Agbadou beaten to Mo, who's lit up his night. And Cunha.
Wolves don't give up the fight this year, but you're starting to plan for next year in the Championship, aren't you?
Hoover. Arias was coming from deep, and Bruno Fernandes, Mason Mount! Oh, that's crisp. Immaculately executed, and Manchester United are headed for another win on the road. That's a smashing finish.
It is. He's been quality out there, Mason, now, in most things that he's done. Picked him out beforehand. We know he's a huge talent, and United will be hoping.
And they're on the attack here again. Cunha would have had an open goal, but for the alert. Burmo, Bruno Fernandes, great plunging stop. Andre flings it in. Agbadou's up, less complex. Here's Ahmad, running at and beyond Bueno.
The way United are playing, well on top.
25th. Wolves haven't won yet.
Well,
Agbadou. Back passed up towards Bruno Fernandes. Mount was nudged over, and Manchester United have a free kick in position A1. Bruno Fernandes rippled the netting from the outside, and Mount is in there. He's still scrapping, and Cunha threw a boot at it. Stare at, understandably enough. Bruno Fernandes, picture perfect. And United have the points, no question.
Mr. Reliable. Another quality display by him. Very rarely gets less than 8 out of 10, this fella. And that has put the match to bed if it wasn't.
They've lived the dream. They're not right now. Cunha. Dorgu's still interested. Mbeumo. Xerxes. Mbeumo. Dorgu. Snorro.